In Sydney, the theme of Australia Day seemed to be diversity and inclusion. A young Aboriginal girl sang the national anthem in a traditional language, while other Australians brought their own meaning to the day, whether it was swimming in the rain or being with their local community. Carl Hurd joins us now from Darling Harbour. So, Carl, how's the day been so far?
Well, Juanita, Sydney unfortunately didn't deliver the picture-perfect day that organisers might have hoped for. But what it did dish up was a series of events that appeared to be well attended in the circumstances. Sydney, it seems, was determined not to allow a little thing like the weather to stand in its way.
From the very top of the Harbour Bridge, Orange teenager Italia Sutherland steeled herself for perhaps her biggest performance yet. The national anthem was sung in the Wiradjuri language against a grey but still spectacular backdrop. Some participants in the Great Sydney Swim needed a little encouragement.
Come on in, water's 21 degrees.
Once they got moving, there was no turning back and the competition was fierce. The flight deck of HMAS Canberra provided a breathtaking stage in the centenary Anzac year. And in a tribute to Australian ballet, tugboats, helicopters and yachts pulled off this amazing piece of choreography.
I think it's just a huge buzz.
Yeah. As for the weather...
You've got to make the best of it, don't you?
That's all it is.
Australia for you. One day it's hot, the next it's raining.
At Centennial Park, it was a case of if you're going to get wet, you might as well do it properly. There was also plenty of colour and movement in the city's west. Families flocked to Parramatta Park for song, dance and acrobatics.
The main thing about Australia is diversity, like different cultures, and still people come together.
And eat your heart out, city slickers. Who needs ferries when you've got cooey and cutting competitions in Bendemeer, northeast of Tamworth? For many Indigenous Australians, it's a day of conflicting emotions. While some marched, others were putting Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures on show.
It did start out as a day of mourning, it did start out as Invasion Day, and now it's gone into a celebration of survival.
A day of many meanings, shared experiences, learning and just being together.